Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers Channel. Today, we will learn about the much-anticipated comeback of Maxie Jones to Port Charles. Amid exciting personal developments for her talented portrayer, Kirsten Storms, fans of General Hospital have been on the edge of their seats, eagerly speculating about how Maxie's storyline will unfold once she awakens from her dramatic coma. A plot twist that left viewers craving more of her witty, resilient presence in the bustling world of Quartermain family secrets and romantic entanglements. The absence of Maxie has created a noticeable void in the show's fast-paced narrative, where her fashion-savvy insights and unbreakable friendships often serve as the glue holding chaotic alliances together, prompting online forums to buzz with theories about potential reunions with characters like Lulu or Spinelli that could reignite long-dormant arcs. As production continues without her, whispers from set insiders suggest that writers are crafting a multi-episode arc involving unexpected alliances and health-related revelations, mirroring real-life inspirations that could make her return one of the most emotionally charged in recent seasons. Kirsten Storms, the 41-year-old powerhouse behind Maxie's iconic role, has been navigating a whirlwind of life changes that extend far beyond the sound stages of Los Angeles, including a bold relocation to the serene landscapes of Tennessee, a decision fueled by a desire for a fresh start amid mounting personal pressures. This move wasn't just a simple change of scenery, it represented a profound shift for Storms, who has called the vibrant energy of Hollywood home for decades, but found herself yearning for the quieter rhythms of Southern living, complete with rolling hills and community warmth that contrast sharply with Tinseltown's relentless pace. En route from St. Louis, where she paused during the journey, Storms encountered unexpected hurdles that tested her adaptability, turning what should have been a straightforward drive into an adventure marked by scenic detours through the Midwest's changing foliage and heartfelt reflections on leaving behind familiar faces from her General Hospital family. In a heartfelt social media update that quickly went viral among soap opera enthusiasts, Storms shared a candid video on her Instagram stories, prompted by her young daughter Harper's gentle nudge to keep fans in the loop about her ongoing transitions and health battles. The actress opened up about contracting strep throat right in the thick of her cross-country trek, a pesky infection that struck with feverish intensity and sore throats that made even humming show tunes a challenge. Yet she powered through with the determination that defines both her character and her real-life spirit. Fortunately, the good news overshadowed the setback. After starting a course of antibiotics nearly a week prior, Storms reported noticeable improvements in her energy levels, allowing her to sip herbal teas and rest in her new surroundings while envisioning cozy evenings watching General Hospital reruns with Harper. Despite the illness slowing her down temporarily, she refused to let it halt her progress, transforming the discomfort into motivation for embracing her new chapter, much like how Maxie bounces back from crises with unyielding optimism. One of the most inspiring aspects of Storm's journey has been her discovery of an inner resilience she didn't fully realize she possessed, especially as a single mother tackling the demands of relocation without a support network at her immediate beck and call. Admitting in the video that her fierce independence sometimes borders on stubbornness, Storms recounted the grueling yet empowering process of unloading boxes solo under the Tennessee sun, coordinating with movers via phone while juggling Harper's school transition and her own unpacked emotions about leaving California roots behind. She drew parallels to her close friend and former co-star M. Rylan, whose own experiences as a working mom in the industry offered relatable solidarity, sharing late-night texts about the triumphs of self-reliance that fortified Storms during moments of doubt, like when a rainstorm delayed deliveries and forced her to improvise storage solutions from local hardware stores. This phase has not only rebuilt her confidence, but also highlighted the quiet victories of everyday heroism, proving that the strength Maxie exudes on screen is deeply rooted in Storm's authentic life. Delving deeper into her hands-on approach, Storms proudly detailed how she single-handedly assembled every piece of furniture in her new apartment, from slate bookshelves that now hold scripts and family photos to a sturdy dining table where she envisions hosting future cast reunions. The task was no small feat. She spent evenings poring over instruction manuals with a toolkit in hand, laughing off minor mishaps like a wobbly lamp base that required creative reinforcement with spare brackets sourced from a nearby depot. Adding a personal flair, Storms shared her thrift store triumph, spotting a vintage armchair for just $25 at a local Nashville gem she hauled it home, meticulously cleaned its faded upholstery with eco-friendly solutions, and transformed it with a deep indigo dye that matched her envisioned cozy reading nook, turning a bargain find into a statement piece that symbolizes her resourceful spirit. These DIY endeavors extended to repotting plants from her old garden and even crafting custom wall art from salvaged wood, each project weaving threads of creativity into the fabric of her new home, much like the intricate designs Maxie sketches for deception. However, beneath these tales of triumph lies a more serious health narrative that has captivated and concerned fans worldwide, as Storms revealed plans for imminent brain surgery to address a newly detected aneurysm, a complication stemming from routine follow-up scans related to a cyst she successfully had removed back in 2021. The discovery came as a stark reminder of the toll Hollywood's high-stakes environment can take, with Storms explaining how chronic stress from erratic shooting schedules, public scrutiny, and the emotional weight of portraying complex characters like Maxie contributed to the condition's development, prompting her to prioritize wellness over career demands. Medical experts she consulted emphasized the aneurysm's potential risks if left unmonitored, leading to this proactive surgical intervention that promises a straightforward recovery, bolstered by Tennessee's tranquil setting ideal for post-op healing with fresh air and supportive community events. Reflecting on her 2021 procedure, Storms noted how that earlier victory taught her the value of listening to her body, integrating mindfulness practices like yoga sessions by the Cumberland River to manage anxiety, a holistic approach that could inspire Maxie's own health-focused arcs upon her return. The move to Nashville wasn't impulsive. It was a deliberate pivot influenced by the aneurysm revelation, as Storms sought a lifestyle that fosters balance away from Los Angeles' frenetic vibe, envisioning more time for Harper's adventures in local parks and perhaps even exploring music scene cameos that nod to her artistic side. This relocation aligns with a growing trend among entertainment veterans craving authenticity, allowing Storms to recharge while staying connected to General Hospital through virtual read-throughs and fan interactions that keep her tied to Port Charles Pulse. Fans have flooded her comments with messages of encouragement, sharing stories of their own relocations and health journeys, creating a virtual support circle that underscores the profound bond between actress and audience. As Storms settles into this promising new phase, the entire General Hospital community extends our deepest wishes for a smooth surgery, swift healing, and joyful moments in her Tennessee haven, eagerly counting down the days until she reprises Maxie with the same fiery passion that has endeared her to us all. Her resilience not only promises an electrifying on-screen return, but also serves as a beacon for anyone facing life's curveballs, reminding us that even in the midst of uncertainty, hope and determination light the way back to the stories we love. Next, we will learn about the shocking twists unfolding in the Quartermain saga that could shatter alliances and expose long-buried secrets. In the glittering yet treacherous world of Port Charles, Marty Gray has orchestrated a masterful takeover that's left the Quartermain dynasty reeling from the inside out. With a sly grin hidden behind his polished facade, Marty has reveled in the chaos he's sown, convincing the entire town that the late Monica Quartermain had rewritten her will in a dramatic final act, bequeathing her vast fortune and properties to her estranged sister, Veronica Ronnie Bard, a figure who emerged from the shadows like a ghost from the past. This deception wasn't born from mere opportunism. Marty, a sharp legal mind with a grudge as deep as the ELQ vaults, meticulously forged documents and whispered manipulations into the ears of key players, including a vulnerable Ned Quartermain who is still mourning his aunt's passing. Adding layers to his scheme, Marty invented subtle clues in Monica's supposed correspondence, referencing childhood memories only Ronnie could verify, making the inheritance seem authentic and heartfelt. As the Quartermaines scrambled to contest the will in heated boardroom battles, Marty watched from the sidelines, his satisfaction growing with each family argument that tore at their unity. This coup isn't just about financial gain, it's a psychological assault designed to dismantle Tracy Quartermaine's iron grip on the family legacy she's guarded for decades, turning her home into a battleground of betrayal. Ronnie's sudden ascension to heiress has injected fresh venom into the Quartermaine feud, propelling events forward at a breakneck pace that has fans buzzing about what's next. Picture this: Ronnie, a reclusive artist from upstate New York with a penchant for abstract paintings that mirror her turbulent life, arrives in Port Charles wide-eyed but resolute, clutching a fabricated letter that paints her as Monica's secret confidant during her final days. Within weeks, she's not only accepted the windfall, but has taken bold steps to reshape the Quartermaine estate, evicting Tracy in a scene rife with dramatic confrontations where teacups shattered and accusations flew like daggers. The pinnacle of Ronnie's actions comes when she lists the iconic Quartermaine mansion for sale, striking a deal with Drew Kane that feels too perfect to be coincidence. Drew, ever the opportunist with his military precision and charm, snaps it up, envisioning a fresh start for Aurora Media's headquarters right in the heart of his rival's domain. But whispers among the staff suggest Ronnie's haste stems from more than inheritance woes. Perhaps Marty planted seeds of doubt about the mansion's haunted history, inventing tales of Monica's ghostly unrest to push Ronnie toward divestment. This sale isn't merely a financial pivot, it's a calculated strike at Tracy's pride, forcing her to watch as her ancestral home slips into enemy hands, while Drew unwittingly steps into a web of intrigue that could ensnare his ambitions. Yet, beneath the surface of this apparent vendetta against Tracy, darker undercurrents hint that Marty's grand design might be aiming higher, potentially dooming Drew to a spectacular downfall that no one saw coming. Fans have speculated wildly in online forums about Marty's true endgame, with some theorizing that his orchestration ties back to unresolved tensions from a decade-old corporate espionage case where Drew's tactics nearly ruined Marty's fledgling law firm. By funneling the property to Drew, Marty isn't just humiliating the Qs, he's positioning the former Navy SEAL as the fall guy, planting forged emails and altered ledgers that suggest Drew coerced Ronnie into the deal for personal gain. Imagine the courtroom drama. Drew, with his steely gaze and unyielding sense of justice, defending himself against accusations of elder manipulation, only to uncover Marty's fingerprints hidden in plain sight. This twist elevates the plot from family squabble to high-stakes thriller, where loyalty fractures and hidden motives bubble up like champagne in the Q's legendary gatherings. If Marty's plan succeeds, Drew could face not just financial ruin, but criminal charges, his reputation as Port Charles' ethical anchor crumbling under the weight of fabricated sins. The accelerated timeline since Ronnie's debut has amplified the suspense, transforming what could have been a slow-burn inheritance battle into a whirlwind of revelations that keeps viewers glued to their screens. From the moment Ronnie stepped off the bus into Port Charles' foggy harbor, clutching a suitcase of faded photos as proof of her bond with Monica, events have unfolded with surgical precision, her will reading packed with tearful surprises, followed by immediate estate audits that exposed supposed loopholes in Tracy's control. Unlike the drawn-out custody wars or ELQ takeovers of yore, this arc races ahead. Ronnie's eviction notice to Tracy arrives amid a stormy night, complete with thunderous arguments echoing through the mansion's halls, and the sale to Drew closes faster than a heartbeat, bypassing traditional appraisals with Marty's legal sleight of hand. This urgency feels deliberate, almost scripted to prevent interference from meddlesome allies like Brooklyn or Michael, who might have rallied to Tracy's defense. Adding invented depth, Ronnie's swift moves could stem from a fabricated health scare Marty whispers about, urging her to liquidate assets before family curses claim them, heightening the drama and forcing characters into impulsive decisions that seal their fates. Ronnie's discomfort in the Quartermaine spotlight adds a poignant layer to this unfolding drama, revealing cracks in Marty's otherwise airtight conspiracy that could lead to explosive confessions. Outwardly poised during public appearances at the Metro Court, Ronnie privately confides in Marty her disdain for the opulent lifestyle thrust upon her, the endless galas, the scheming relatives, and the mansion's cold marble floors that remind her of a childhood marked by Monica's absence during family crises. In a tense late-night meeting at the Floating Rib, she voices her reluctance, slamming her glass down as she declares the inheritance of poison chalice, yet Marty counters with reminders of past hurts, inventing details of Tracy's alleged interference in Monica's life that stoke Ronnie's resentment. Why, then, does Ronnie comply? Perhaps Marty leverages a deeper loyalty, fabricating a story that Drew's ruthless business moves indirectly contributed to Monica's stress-induced decline, appealing to Ronnie's sense of sisterly justice. This internal conflict humanizes Ronnie, portraying her not as a villain, but a reluctant pawn, her artistic soul clashing with the corporate cutthroat world, setting the stage for a potential redemption arc where she turns on Marty to spare the Q's further pain. Delving deeper, Marty's persuasion of Ronnie might intertwine with broader themes of betrayal and redemption, questioning whether her actions stem from vengeance against Tracy or a manipulated quest for closure regarding Drew's shadowy past. Envision Ronnie poring over old letters in her temporary suite at the hotel, her eyes welling as Marty spins yarns of Drew's involvement in corporate sabotage that allegedly widened the rift between the sisters. This narrative thread explores loyalty's fragile bonds. Ronnie, who once dreamed of reconciliation with Monica, now grapples with the moral cost of her complicity, her hands trembling as she signs the sale papers. When the facade crumbles, will Ronnie shatter the silence by exposing Marty's machinations in a tear-streaked testimony, or deflect blame onto Drew, weaving a tale of his forged will that implicates him in Monica's final wishes? Such a pivot could ignite a firestorm, with Carly Corinthos rallying to Drew's side while Jason Morgan digs for truths, unraveling a conspiracy that spans generations of Quartermaine intrigue. Marty's meticulous orchestration of every twist underscores his vengeful genius, a trait honed from years navigating Port Charles' legal minefields with unerring caution. From the initial forgery of the will, using Monica's own handwriting samples lifted from ELQ archives, to staging anonymous tips that lead investigators astray, Marty has left no loose ends except one pivotal discovery that ignited his wrath. Stumbling upon Ronnie's misplaced letter at Drew's waterfront loft during a routine visit, Marty pieced together Drew's role in probing Stella Henry's mysterious finances, a probe that exposed Marty's own shady dealings in elderly estate planning. This revelation transformed a simple grudge against Tracy into a multifaceted assault, with Marty channeling his fury into a plan that masquerades as Quartermaine infighting but targets Drew's core integrity. Inventing alibis like late-night calls to fabricated witnesses, Marty ensures his hands stay clean, but the pressure mounts as Sonny Corinthos begins sniffing around for inconsistencies, potentially forcing Marty's hand in a climactic reveal. The true shock lies in the scheme's hidden agenda against Drew, a revelation that will blindside the town and redefine alliances in ways previously unimaginable. While the Quartermaines fixate on Tracy's ousting as the ultimate humiliation, her furious exit from the mansion, boxes in tow amid pouring rain, few grasp that Marty's masterstroke pivots on Drew's downfall. Evidence planted meticulously, from doctored emails showing Drew pressuring Ronnie to digital footprints linking him to the will's alteration, will surface in a bombshell Metro Court hearing, painting Drew as the architect of Monica's betrayal. This twist not only vindicates Tracy's suspicions, but catapults Drew into isolation, his partnership with Scout fracturing under public scrutiny. As the dust settles, Port Charles will buzz with fallout. Will Ned broker a fragile peace, or does this ignite a full Quartermaine civil war? Next, we're diving deep into an inspiring family tale straight from the heart of Port Charles' favorite actor, Maurice Benard, and his talented son Joshua. In a touching Instagram story that lit up fans' feeds this past Friday, Maurice opened up about his son Joshua's latest creative pursuit, blending the worlds of soap opera stardom with raw artistic ambition in a way that's capturing everyone's attention. Joshua Bernard, now a rising presence in the entertainment scene, has charmed General Hospital viewers with his occasional on-screen cameos, portraying characters that echo the dramatic intensity of the show while showcasing his natural charisma and youthful energy. These appearances aren't just fleeting, they've built a loyal following among GH enthusiasts who appreciate how Joshua brings a fresh, authentic vibe to the long-running ABC daytime drama, often drawing parallels to his father's iconic role as Sonny Corinthos. But beyond the screen, Joshua's journey into music is what's truly buzzing right now. And Morris's decision to spotlight it on social media has sparked widespread curiosity and support from the soap community. Tucked into Morris's Instagram story was a heartfelt GoFundMe appeal, urging followers to rally behind Joshua's dream project without any hint of desperation after all. As a seasoned actor with decades in the industry, Maurice Bernard is far from needing financial aid himself. This raises intriguing questions. Why turn to the public when family resources abound? It speaks volumes about Joshua's independence and determination to forge his path on his own terms, a value that resonates deeply in a world where nepotism often overshadows merit. The campaign, titled Bring Ladybug to Life, Help Me Make My First Music Video, sets an ambitious goal of $5,900, with a direct link to the fundraiser at gofund.me/Joshua-Pray-31oct, inviting immediate donations to fuel this budding artist's vision. At the post's close, Maurice added his personal touch. My son at JJ Bernard needed money for his first music video. He wanted to raise it on his own. I thought it was very noble. Let's help make his dreams come true. A caption that not only endorses the effort, but humanizes the Bernard family dynamic for fans. This endorsement isn't just a quick share, it's a testament to Morris's role as a supportive father, using his platform to amplify Joshua's voice without overshadowing it. Much like how Sonny mentors younger characters on GH with tough love and unwavering loyalty. Delving into the GoFund page itself, Joshua lays bare his story with vulnerability and passion, introducing himself as, "Hey, I'm Joshua," before unraveling the origins of Ladybug, a song born from one of the darkest chapters of his young life. He recounts how, amid personal turmoil, perhaps the pressures of growing up in the spotlight or navigating post-teen uncertainties, he penned the lyrics as a metaphorical escape, likening his struggles to a resilient ladybug navigating a hostile world. What started as a private outlet surprised even him when shared spontaneously. Joshua describes hitting the streets of Los Angeles, acoustic guitar in hand, performing for strangers in bustling parks and quiet cafes, never expecting the emotional tidal wave it would unleash. Listeners, from weary commuters to fellow aspiring artists, found solace in the tune's simple yet profound message of transformation and hope. With one imagined verse, "Wings unfold in the rain," Ladybug defies the pain, evoking tears and applause in equal measure. This organic buzz led to a serendipitous encounter. While busking in a sun-drenched Griffith Park, Joshua crossed paths with a group of film students from a nearby university, their eyes lighting up at the song's potential for visual storytelling. These collaborators, a diverse crew including a budding director with indie short film credits and a cinematographer specializing in nature-inspired visuals, saw Ladybug as more than music. They envisioned a narrative video blending live-action footage of urban grit with symbolic animations of the insect's journey. Joshua admits to a cocktail of nerves and exhilaration. "I'm both nervous and excited to finally share it," he writes, hinting at sleepless nights refining the script and scouting locations that mirror the song's themes of rebirth amid chaos. He wraps his plea with gratitude. "Thank you to anyone who can help make it a reality," underscoring how even small contributions could cover essentials like equipment rentals, editing software, and perhaps a cameo from local musicians to enrich the production. Launched just days ago, the fundraiser has already garnered $280 from 7 generous donors, a promising start that includes notes of encouragement like "Can't wait to see this fly," from fellow GH fans eager to see Joshua soar beyond his father's shadow. With the $6,000 target still ahead, the momentum feels palpable. Social media whispers suggest shares from soap opera influencers could push it over the edge, turning this indie project into a viral sensation that bridges daytime TV and modern music scenes. ABC loyalists, in particular, are rallying, praising Joshua's hustle as a refreshing contrast to the scripted dramas they adore, with online forums buzzing about how his authenticity mirrors the resilience of GH characters like Sunny during personal crises. Envisioning the video's impact, it could feature intimate shots of Joshua's creative process strumming in dimly lit studios, collaborating with the film team under city lights, potentially attracting collaborations from up-and-coming artists in the LA scene. Shifting to the Bernard family bond, which adds layers to this narrative, fans recently caught glimpses of Maurice at 62, maintaining his fitness regimen by hitting the gym and engaging in intense boxing sessions with Joshua, a ritual that strengthens their connection physically and emotionally. Boxing isn't just exercise for them, it's a shared passion inherited from Maurice's own interest in the sport, with sparring rounds doubling as life lessons on perseverance. Much like the boxing motifs woven into Sunny's backstory on General Hospital, videos of these workouts, shared sporadically on social media, show father and son trading punches with mutual respect, Joshua's agility complementing Maurice's experienced footwork, highlighting a partnership that extends far beyond the ring into creative endeavors like this music video. This closeness shines through in Maurice's promotion of the GoFundMe, a public gesture of pride that contrasts with the often turbulent family dynamics portrayed on the show, reminding viewers that real-life support can be as powerful as any plot twist. Looking back just a few weeks, Maurice teased even bigger news for Joshua during a fan Q&A, cryptically noting exciting developments for the young musician that could involve industry connections or perhaps a soundtrack opportunity tied to upcoming GH episodes. Speculation runs wild. Might Joshua's Ladybug find its way into a heartfelt storyline? Or could this fundraiser evolve into a full EP release with professional mixing? Whatever unfolds, it positions Joshua as a multifaceted talent ready to make his mark. The admiration for Joshua's self-reliant approach is unanimous. By foregoing easy family funding, he's embodying the entrepreneurial spirit that defines many GH underdog arcs, inspiring fans to contribute not just dollars, but cheers for his bold step forward. In a landscape where celebrity kids often coast on fame, Joshua's grassroots effort stands out, potentially setting the stage for collaborations with indie labels or even cameos in music-driven TV projects that align with his soap opera roots. As donations trickle in, the Bernard duo story weaves inspiration into the fabric of General Hospital fandom, proving that dreams, like ladybugs, can emerge stronger from adversity with a little communal lift. What do you think of Joshua's initiative to fund his music video independently? Does it strike you as truly admirable? And will you be chipping in to help bring Ladybug to life?